Alright, so first thing I'm going to be showing you guys is a way to move faster while you're healing, because as you can see, I'm going to show you guys right here. If I line up at the edge of this ramp, pop a syringe and start walking, I can get to about here, not even the end, before it's done. So about right here. There's a way you can go almost double the speed while healing. It's a kind of advanced technique. It's known as bunny hopping. I'm going to show you two methods on how to do it. The traditional way I've seen most people use it, and one way I just found out today on how to use it. So you want to start sprinting just so you get it up to full speed, and then I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but we'll try it again. We'll run it back.
Let us begin with basic movement. Complete the checklist on your HUD.
Oh, that'll get you. That'll get you every time. Well, that concludes today's video, guys. Sorry. I had to end it a little bit early, but it's the way she goes. So first you're going to go into your options under mouse and keyboard, go to movement, go to jump, and under secondary binding, bind it to your scroll wheel, either up or down, whatever's going to be more comfortable for you. Alright, so first I'll tell you guys how to do this, and then I'll show you how I do it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to want to sprint, use your hold to crouch button, and then go into a crouch slide, and pull out your med at the same time. Make sure you're going full speed so you have the full momentum going into your crouch. Right after your character pulls out the meds, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump up using your scroll wheel button, and make sure you're holding your hold to crouch button the whole time. You don't let go of it. Right after the first jump, you let go of your W key, and then as soon as you land from the first jump, you're going to want to jump again. And as you jump, you want to move your strafe key either left or right. You choose based on where your pathing is. And if you go left, you want to move your screen to the left. If you go right, you want to move your screen to the right. So I know it sounds a little bit daunting, but I'll show you guys how it's done. I think you'll understand a little bit better. So sprint, crouch slide, jump, strafing, looking left, looking right. I said that backwards, but you guys get the gist of it. Once you can get the rhythm going, it's very easy to just have this down pat. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. It's repetitive. As soon as you get the crouch slide going up and down, it's just a series of looking right, moving right, and jumping at the same time. Looking left, moving left, and jumping at the same time. And once you get that down, it's pretty easy. One good tip is make sure your pathing is not too linear. It should be like you're serpentining, like making an S shape. Again, I'll show you guys how to do it. Alright, so like I said, I'm not the best at it. I kind of just learned how to do this, so the more you practice it, the easier it'll get and the further you'll be able to go. I'm going to show you guys the second method on how to bunny hop. It's the backwards bunny hop, which is maybe a little bit faster than the first method, but the downfall is you can't see where you're going. So if you accidentally hit a ledge or something that you couldn't see because you're going backwards, then it can ruin the momentum, and the bunny hop just slows down a lot. Another downfall of it is if you learn the first method first going forward, when you strafe to the left, you look to the left. When you strafe to the right, you look to the right. In the backwards method, when you strafe to the left, you have to look to the right. When you strafe to the right, you have to look to the left. So it's kind of hard to get used to at first, but once you get it down, it's pretty reproducible. Another thing is you don't need to sprint, because when you move backwards, if you just jump and crouch, it's a full speed crouch slide. Alright, so again, show you guys how to do it. You go backwards, jump, crouch, med, and then just strafe. As you can see, I got maybe a little bit further than the first time during the first method, but that's just a product of me not being great at both methods. I haven't got them down perfect yet. Also, if you guys are still confused on how to do the bunny hop, this wasn't a full-blown tutorial on how to do it. It's just part of the video. If you have more questions, you can leave a comment, or if you'd like, I could just make a full video on how to do the bunny hop, both methods. No, don't pick Pathfinder. I'm trying to make a tips and tricks video, brother. Okay, I'm a certified scumbag. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna cut this out. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to efficiently use Pathfinder's grapples. When I see most people use it, this is how I see him use it. Keep eyes on the new kill leader. And even then, it's usually not that good. So I'm gonna show you guys the ways of the Spidey Man. I'm gonna show you how to swing around stuff, how to get the maximum velocity before and after the grapple. So this large rock formation coming out right here, if I want to get around this and land straight on the other side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grapple to it, and as soon as the grapple starts to pull me, I'm going to press the space bar to jump. Because if you jump as soon as the grapple pulls you, it maximizes the velocity and the distance. It's important to note that the grapple only breaks if you look more than 90 degrees away from where the grapple is attached. So if I attach this right here and turn around 180 degrees, it'll instantly break. That's how you know it's true. Going off this knowledge, I can swing around this tree and continually look at the grapple, and the grapple should never break. If I did exactly what I did before, I would go straight around this rock formation, and then I'd break, and I would hit this wall right here. However, if we kind of manipulate where our character is looking to make the grapple last longer, I can wait until my velocity is pointed in this direction, and then purposely break the grapple so that my body is propelled in this direction.
Today, Junior?
Look at the grapple till I'm over here, then I break it. And see, I go straight in the direction that I wanted to. I didn't hit the wall. I went all the way around the turn, then I chose to break the grapple, and it put me over here. The main key is this. All you have to know is that the velocity of your character's direction is affected by two factors. One, where the grapple's attached to. It's constantly going to be pulling you towards the grapple. And two, whichever direction you're strafing in. As you can see, we grapple, hold the straight button to the left, and we go to the left. As you can see, if we grapple to something and hold W in a different direction, it also does the same thing. It just depends on where our camera is looking. For this reason, the most efficient way to get maximum velocity would be to grapple, jump, strafe in one direction, look in that direction, and hold W at the same time. I'll do it again, grapple onto this, swoop around, break it, and see I perfectly landed right where I wanted to go. Another tip is if you end your grapple with little... Oh, I got some beef. Yeah, by the way, another tip is, I always have people ask me, I'm like, oh, it's a lifeline care package. They're like, well, how do you know it's a lifeline care package? Because if you see this on the map, this is how you know it's a regular supply drop. If you see this beam and there's a care package coming down and you don't see this on the map, it's a lifeline airdrop, so you know there's a squad there. And my last tip is, once you get to the end of your Pathfinder grapple, what you want to do is you just want to end it with a slide, so that all your momentum transfers into it. What's this guy doing? What are these guys doing? Yeah. Like I said with the grapple into the slide, you have a lot of momentum at the end of your grapple, so you don't want to waste it. So just like this, grapple, then slide. And the last Pathfinder tip I'll show you, which I guess it applies to any champion, but mostly Pathfinder, is if you come at the ground at more than a 45-degree angle, instead of being able to slide into your jump, you'll just hit the ground. I'll show you. You'll hit the ground, and you'll be kind of stunned for a second. You can't sprint for a second, just like that. So what you want to do is, if you're in that situation, right before you hit the ground, kick, and it'll just cancel the animation. You can go right into running. So just like this. Oh, you get stunned right here, just kick, and you can just start running.